The World Series exclusively Chicago Cubs. With me is Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. And Danny, everything to play.
Back and forth, a lot of well-played games, plenty of drama and intrigue, and now it's all should be a lot of fun.
The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Chicago Cubs.
The two starters will get the ball here in this one. Now a moment here for the Indians starting lineup. What do you have on this lineup as they go for a championship here on the road, D-Row?
Well, Matty, you look at this lineup, the key to success is scoring early, putting the other team on their heels and allowing their own pitcher to go out there and feel like he can execute his game plan and attack and stay in the zone. This offense needs to get on the board.
Freddie Escobar will be the Game 7 starter here in the World Series in front of his hometown crowd. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
At the plate, Kelly Taylor. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Kelly Taylor.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we are underway from Wrigley as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. The 1-0. And back-to-back pitches out of the zone to begin the evening. It's 2-0 now. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Two and one now to the Tribe's leadoff man.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Having a little trouble finding the zone to start the night. It's always deflating to walk the leadoff guy in the game, so we'll see if he can initiate some contact here.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swung on in the dirt. Strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Taylor is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt, and you still get the hitter.
Into the box now, Boyce Mathis. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. Ball 2. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate is Larry Bullard.
Hey, D-Row, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
2 balls and a strike. Just getting things underway here at Wrigley. down the first base line. And Rizzo won't get to this one. It's a fair ball. Around second. He's on his way to third. Throw won't get him.
Hey, that pitch was nasty right there. He couldn't have done any more with that. For him to get a knock on this pitch right here, pretty special.
Hernandez.
Set and the pitch. Called strike over the outside corner. Hernandez is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. 1-1, and it's fouled away. Escobar, he's the kind of pitcher that a lot of pitching coaches and managers really appreciate, and that he rarely issues the free pass. He's a strike thrower.
Yeah, Matty V, and I think every pitching coach and every manager loves to have a guy like this on his staff. He won't beat himself. He'll make you put the ball in play, and he's not afraid to get his defense allowed. He's a pitch-to-contact guy, and that's one of the keys why he's been able to be such a good pitcher at this level.
Here now the 2-2. Fouled away. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We're seeing a good AB here from the three-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Now a fastball.
You have to be smart and not give in. If you walk this guy, so what? It's a lot worse if you give him a ball that he can hurt you on.
2-0. Into the corner and slicing foul. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Mathis at third with 2 away. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Now on 3-2 as a pitcher, you've got to go with the pitch that you feel most comfortable throwing with.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Padilla trying to get there. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. Indians strand a couple. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Dero, tell us about this lineup as they try to keep their playoff hopes alive.
Matty, I love the way this lineup's constructed. Talking to the manager before the game, he focused on the fact that they have a pass the baton mentality. Everything's flowing for this lineup. Chance to score a lot of runs.
Alfonso Vaccaro gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 7 of the World Series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Kind of a strange outing in his last one, Matt. Was able to pitch into the 6th inning, wasn't able to complete the inning. It kind of got away from him in the 6th. It'll be interesting, Matt, to see how he bounces back in this one.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And surprisingly today, the best arm resides out in center field. This guy's known for his range. We get it. He can go gap to gap. He's got an accurate arm. But I'll tell you what, you won't see many guys trying to take the extra base on him. He has got an absolute cannon out there.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mathis is there. One pitch, one out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jesse Padilla.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jesse Padilla, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Bases are empty, one man out. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. And with 2 away now, it's time to take our final look this year at our playoff brackets. Boy, it seems like so long ago that we got things started in the divisional rounds, but we will officially have our champion by the conclusion of play tonight. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Boy, it's hard to sit on an 0-2 fastball. I think that pitch just locked him up a bit. But lucky for him, it was just a little out of the zone.
Fouled off. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And a breaking ball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. He played an inning. No score here.
Leading off for the Indians, second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
First pitch on its way. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. Lindor who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes, is a middle infielder by trade, of course, usually a shortstop, but they've got him at second base in this one. A ball and a strike. Indian shortstop behind 1-2 in the count.
Well, he kind of struggled through that first inning, but ended up getting out of it. Now here in the second, you know he'd love to get this leadoff guy and get off on the right foot and maybe settle into this game a bit.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a changeup high for a strike.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
In there, and it's 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. A 1-2 count to the Indians catcher. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away. Nick Castellanos now. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And he misses low with it. 2-0.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
That walk is going to feel a little extra frustrating for this pitcher. Not only do you never really want to walk the number 8 hitter, but it's also going to let the pitcher hit this inning instead of forcing him to lead off the next one.
First pitch of the at-bat. And the changeup is way low that time. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out. And a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. 1 left for the Tribe. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Reed Lambert. He'll start us out here in the home half of the second.
Reed Lambert.
First delivery to him on the way. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting fifth, left fielder, Wilson Contreras.
The next Cub up, Wilson Contreras. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. Bottom of the second here with no score. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Albert Almora is on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. It is taken, strike 1. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
3-2, full count. Count is full. Here's the pitch. Too high, and that cost him ball 4. Now in the box, Albert Almora. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
From the stretch, runner goes. One attempt misses. The throw down is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. And on 0-2, 26 draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So a 2-run shot to left center. His first homer here in the series. As the Cubs are out in front now 2-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time. As a pitcher, you just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
So striding forward now, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo.
Here's the first pitch to him. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Soft liner to the right side, and that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo.
You know, it's funny, the first 2 strikes are for the fans. You're trying to put balls in the seats right there. With 2 strikes, it's for the team. You got to shorten up and find a way, and that's exactly what he did right there. Soft liner into right field for a base hit.
Standing in now, Robert Inouye. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. The pitcher, Freddie Escobar, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that is down for extra bases, as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the runner will score from second. Now he's safe at third, as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
Stepping in now, J.C. Embry. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dobson has a play. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And the run will score on the sacrifice fly, so it's now a 5-0 game.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
First delivery to him on the way. High in the air out to center field. Dobson has a beat on it, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. We'll go now to the top of the third. It's the Cubs 5 and the Indians nothing. At the plate, Kelly Taylor and his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-0 here in the early going. First pitch coming. Here it is. A high fastball is in there. A wave and a miss. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Boyce Mathis. First pitch of the at-bat. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. 1 out, nobody on. Changeup in for a strike. So 2 pitches in a row on the outside corner for strikes. You think he stays out there?
I think he does. One thing you don't want to do, though, Matt, it's not a good idea to throw the same hitter, the same pitch 3 times in a row, back to back to back, but I think he might throw it here.
Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Ready now, Freddie Hernandez. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Here's the first pitch to him. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. So coming to the plate, Victor Marrero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here comes the 0-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dobson is after it, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer can have their moment mid-May, but to do it when it gets cold outside means everything.
Reed Lambert is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike, and he's back easily. Here's the 0-1. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, and it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2 is a fastball down below the knees. Missed with a breaking ball.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curve.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Now batting, left fielder, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Up around the face.
Right back into a good hitter's count now after what was a pretty dreadful second inning. He's got to start throwing a lot more strikes. Quality strikes would help too.
That misses. 2-0. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 2-0 on the way. Finds the zone, strike 1.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. The 2-2. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Center fielder, number 5.
Standing in, Albert Almora. And remember, he hit that 2-run homer his first time up. First pitch on its way. There's a strike. Ready with the 0-1. Sinking line drive out to right center. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Now at the plate, Anthony Rizzo. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
The pitcher has to find a way to minimize damage here. Maybe take 2 outs for 1 run. Who cares? Get a double play, pop up, strikeout, something to get you back in this inning.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
It's a swinging bunt up the line. Foul ball, strike 2. Lambert, the runner at third. Contreras on second. Almora at first with no outs. Breaking ball misses the corner. 2 balls and 2 strikes.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose. The 2-2 is looked at for ball 3. For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Tight spot. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Once again, a 3-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Mathis has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And they will not try anything here, so the bases remain loaded with one away.
Catcher, Robert Inouye.
Stepping up to the plate, Robert Inouye. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. From the stretch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Curveball that time, not even close. Outside with the fastball as the count moves to 2-1 now.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And he chased up and out of the zone. A swing and a miss.
Well, he had big aspirations behind that swing. Pretty obvious he was trying to put 4 runs on the board in a hurry.
And this misses, so it'll set up a big pitch coming up. It's pulled 3-2. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. 1-run score. It's cut off, so all 3 runners are in to score.
Bases loaded, and he was looking to drive the ball in the second he stepped into the box. Puts a big swing on this thing, and the ball just gets down to the wall, allowing everyone to come around and score. He'll take a 3-run double every day of the week.
Now here comes the Cleveland skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout here as they'll turn things over to the bullpen from here on out. Jerome Cotton is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings. In now, Freddie Escobar. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Line hard. Foul. Another 0-2 coming. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Again, a 1-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.C. Embry earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Swinging a ball line softly down the left field line, but this will be a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Well, he has some trouble with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Gil, on a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
In now, Jesse Padilla, 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Before the 0-2, a look to first. And he'll get back in standing. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. Hernandez giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. 3 innings are complete now in Game 7. Cubs lead it 9-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Prince McDonald. He drew a walk his first time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Drilled to first. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey guys, that's an excellent piece of hitting right there. A good changeup down and away gives most batters problems. But trying to think the other way from an offensive standpoint, excellent job.
Into the box, Nick Dobson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, look at the sliding stop. The second for one. On to first to complete the double play.
Now batting, second baseman, Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. A fastball that just misses inside.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Orlando Rosario would be next. No runs, 2 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Hard on the ground towards short. To his right, Padilla. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Indians fail to score. They're down 9-0. Coming to the plate now, Victor Marrero. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Nope. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home is an off-speed pitch called for a strike. Swinging a soft liner, and that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
Into the box now, Reed Lambert, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
The guy on the mound must have a different scouting report than we have right here. This looks like a beautiful situation for a double play right here, but he continues to pound up in the zone.
Ready on 0-2. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. And it's gone into the bleachers. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. His first homer so far in the series as the blowout continues.
Yeah, he had the right idea trying to bust him inside, but that pitch caught too much of the plate, and he took it deep for a 2-run homer. That was a nice swing of the bat.
Standing in now, Wilson Contreras. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Last time through was a base hit. popped him up. Castellanos over to his left, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And there are the final numbers for the Indian starter. Clearly not the postseason outing he had envisioned. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Almora, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. The spin throw gets him at first. Nicely done for the second out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Standing in, Anthony Rizzo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. He pulls this one into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that high heater usually gets by.
In now, Robert Inoue, hit in the air down the right field line. And comes set with the 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. Rizzo is off at first with 2 away. It's 1-2.
Now it's 1-2.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Another good inning for the Cubs here, and you don't need me to tell you that these folks don't need much of a reason to have a good time. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Indians, catcher Orlando Rosario.
First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. Rosario playing here in his age 29 season. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 home. Is fastball taken high for a ball.
If you're ever going to see a position player go to the mound, it's going to be in a situation like this. Get him to relax a little bit, focus on his mechanics, and get that fastball back in his zone. Can't allow this guy to lead off walk.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Another full count pitch home. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. The 8th pitch of the at-bat. Pulls this one into the air, out into right field. Lambert on the move, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. 7th and final game of the World Series as you get a look at our line score to this point in this emotionally charged contest. Nick Castellanos now reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Count is even 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A bouncer up the middle. Padilla is there. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, pitcher, Jarrell Cotton.
Jonathan Hurst will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 28, Jonathan Hurst.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Called strike over the outside part of the plate.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
2 out, nobody on. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in order go the Tribe. They trail in this one 11-0. Tom Javery gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Freddie Escobar will be the first one to greet him, as he'll have to turn around and bat from the right side of the plate here.
Freddie Escobar.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
He's going to need to shorten up and get that foot down a little bit earlier if he hopes to be catching up to that fastball.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Into the box, J.C. Embry, and it's fouled away. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 0-1 on its way. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Bases are empty, one man out. Smoke on the ground left side. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a one-out base runner.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. To be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting one out could be a challenge.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Embry, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. This is line to left. Hernandez is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, third baseman, Victor Marrero.
Ready once again, Victor Marrero, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. One 1-0 pitch on the way. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he'll snap one over to first. And he's back in standing. Now the 2-0. 2-1 the count. Now the 2-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. Two out with the man at first. And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Number 18, Reed Lambert.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Reed Lambert. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently.
Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Dobson going back on it at the track. And the runner is in from second. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down through extra bases.
Yeah, and most guys that hit for the cycle can get a single or a double but struggle with the rest. Not this guy. He's already got the homer and the triple, so the hardest parts are out of the way. We'll see what the rest of the game holds in store.
In there at the knees for strike one. Two outs here with a runner at third. Line drive to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Cubs are on top 13-0. Striding in for the Indians, Kelly Taylor. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A high fastball is in there. A swing and a miss at a ball down. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Into the box now, Boyce Mathis. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air to shallow center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, left fielder, Freddie Hernandez.
Digging in now, Freddie Hernandez. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Right over the middle, knee high.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the break, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Lined hard toward right center, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Indians go down 1-2-3. Still looking up at a 13-0 score. Now at the plate, Albert Almora. He'll look to get things going here in the Cubs half of the 6th. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball in for a strike. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Popped up. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Boy, when things are good, things are going really good. How about a swinging bunt infield single right there for his third knock of the game, D-Row?
Yeah, he has to be feeling frisky right now. He's had 2 great at-bats, and then this one, he's 100% on fire. Getting an infield single for his third knock of the game, that's awesome.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag, just keeping him float. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit out towards second. He's got it. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow.
The batter, catcher, Robert Inouye.
So in now for Chicago, Robert Inouye. A throw behind the runner at second. Don't want to forget about it. First offering on its way. And the runner's breaking for third. In there, now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Oh, this kind of goes against those unwritten rules of baseball. They're leading big, so there's really no reason for them to steal third right there. And I'm not sure that was taken too kindly in the opposing dugout.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner.
Unless you're willing to sell out and try and take one part of the field out of play and just work the ball up the middle the other way, it's extremely difficult when a guy's throwing this hard to stay back on a breaking ball. You either commit and be all in on a fastball or try and find a way to work the ball the other way to keep you back on the off speed.
Good pitch there, and that was a nice job by his battery mate to complete the play first after the ball hit the dirt.
Escobar.
Stepping in now, Freddie Escobar, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. Behind 0-2 now. Now a curveball knocked down at home plate. And not in time as the run scored. And he is safe at the plate as he wasn't able to recover in time. The 1-2. Now a check swing here and a little looper. McDonald will put this one away and the side is retired. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Game 7 moves to the 7th inning. The Cubbies are in front, 14-0. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. On to the 7th inning now in Game 7. But before we start, we take a look at our game summary to this point. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Prince McDonald. He singled his last time up.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now the pitch. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
And this one's too far inside, ball 2. The 2-1. Swing and a little blooper to center. Coming in is Almora. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, that was 8 straight up until that base hit right there. Let's see if the offense gets something rolling now.
Nick Dobson.
Standing in now, Nick Dobson. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Ball chopped foul here at the plate, and he's behind 0-2. 0-2, here it is. Grounded back up the middle. One there on the first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Into the box now, Francisco Lindor. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First offering on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Contreras is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing for the Indians there, but this one's pretty much over. 14-0. Patrick Barnard comes on the pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. J.C. Embry will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Mathis sprinting after it. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Well, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his 3rd single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
In now, Jesse Padilla, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a curveball that time that broke too low. The 1-1 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball.
Well, that curveball just doesn't look to have the same snap on it that it normally does. Both of those last 2 have been pretty flat, and that's a pitch he relies on coming in out of the bullpen.
Embry aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground to the right side. And that's through for a hit. And they keep rolling here. They're runners at the corners with still nobody out.
But we just witnessed some elite speed going from first to third, as Showtrack is demonstrating. You won't find many other guys in this or any other sport for that matter that are capable of picking them up and putting them down like he can, and it ended up making a play not even close at third.
Into the box, Victor Marrero fouled away. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Weak chopper up the line. That winds up foul. Runners are at first and third with none out. Ready with another 0-2. Hit down the third baseline. This will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Reed Lambert, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. One 0 count. Here it is. 1-0 pitch is a circle change. It runs outside 2-0. And he started to go around there, and it'll cost him, as they say. He did swing the bat. It's 2-1. Now the 2-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Mathis moves over, makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
Now at the plate, Wilson Contreras. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Looped out toward third. A looping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Left ball just landed in front of the left fielder for a single. You know, the batter wants that one back. He thought he should have drove it a little bit better than that, but a knock is a knock.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in there. Base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debo. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Anthony Rizzo is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. pulls this one into the air out into right field. Mathis has a beat on it, and that's the third out. So 1 run here on 4 hits here, no errors, and 3 men left on base. 8th inning coming up. The Cubs lead this one 15-0. So stepping in, Orlando Rosario. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And there's ball 2 now. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you could go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner. And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Nick Castellanos now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. And now the Cubs bullpen will start working here as both a lefty and a righty are up. Rosario on at first, nobody out. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. Step on the bag for 1. On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Good pitch on the ground ball there, and an even better job up the middle to take it himself and turn 2. Pretty smooth.
Reed will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 8, Harvey Reed.
And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. No runs, 3 hits. No errors to this point for the Indians. Oh, and he dusted him off the plate that time. Some mind games being played now. It's 1-2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2.
That's a good job right there. You very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Line shot to second, but it's caught and the side is retired. Indians fail to score. Start the bus. They're down 15-0. Tom Quo enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Tom Quo.
So striding in, Robert Inouye.
Catcher, Robert Inouye.
First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
And he falls behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. That fastball straightens. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. The 3-2 one more time. And another foul ball. Skied into very shallow right. Mathis coming on, and that's the first out of the inning. Well, these fans have been treated to a fine outing out of their hometown starter as we give you a look at the numbers here.